Should you come to United States for fall 2026? Now, this is a serious question, and if you are especially in the application phase or thinking about coming to United States next year, I want you to pause and think deeply, because what's happening in US right now, like politically and economically, is unpredictable, and you deserve more than a sugar-coated advice. And if someone is just giving you a black and white answer like, yeah, definitely go to United States, or yeah, definitely come to United States, that's the best thing for your future, you're gonna make 1 crore rupees. And I've seen the reels of these consultants now making on Instagram saying, look, if you want to earn 1 crore rupees, you should like go to USA. Like, okay, they have no idea what the heck students are struggling right now, and they just want to steal your money, and they just want to, create their bank account, but they don't care about you. So you need to ask yourself, when somebody gives you an advice, who does that answer actually benefit? Is it you or is it them? Because here's the truth. No one, literally nobody, not even me, not your consultant, not an immigration lawyer, heck, not even President Trump can predict what is going to happen in the next 6 months and what is going to look like in United States. Trust me, there are 2 big areas in United States that I'm really concerned about. Number 1 is politics, specifically immigration. As you've been seeing, there's a ICE rates, there's a whole delaying process of F1 visa, and there's a lot of immigration drama is happening. So we don't know where that is going to land. Second is job market. Now, I will tell you that 2025 job market is actually better than 2024. Yes, that there's no denial, but it is still extremely slow, and the competition is high, like so intense, more than ever. Like, because you're not just competing now with freshers, you're not just competing with yourself, you're competing with people who have years of talents, who have gotten laid off from FANG companies. So competition is extremely intense. I know there are some students in my job hunting accelerator program who are getting jobs, but it is very slow, especially for international students, where many roles just says no sponsorship. Even for CPT or OPT, you're going to need to work extremely hard. So should you come to United States? I honestly don't know, but I can help you make that decision smart way, with full awareness of risk, possibilities, and how can you be ready for it. My philosophy is, what can you control and what you cannot control. See, you cannot control US policies, you cannot control US politics like immigration and all of those things. That is out of your control. But what you can control is your experience, your skill set, and your preparation, right? That's where you should be focusing on. So I want to ask you these questions. Make sure you ask this question and write it down. Think deeply about this. Do you have work experience? If not, just know that you're gonna struggle a lot. That is just the truth. Next question is, if you did have work experience, is it a real experience? Meaning, were you just sitting on the bench in Infosys or TCS or Cognizant, or were you doing something more productive where you have delivered result, where you have actually gotten outputs that you can put it in your resume and you can talk in your interview stories? Another question that you want to ask is, okay, you have 12 months from now before you come to United States next year. In these 12 months, can you build a portfolio that can get you the job for your target job role? Do you know what your target job role is? And these are the questions you need to ask yourself. If yes, then maybe there is a possibility that you should come. But if the answer is maybe or not, then maybe it is not the right time. Like, again, hear me out. I am not saying don't come to United States, because I still think it is the best place to build your career, tech career specifically, make money, work-life balance is amazing. But what I'm saying is, you may want to delay it and understand how the market is working. At least as of right now, I don't know the answer. I need you to tell me the answers to my questions before even I tell you that if you should come to US or not. And trust me, if my younger brother or my close friend were asking me this question, this is the exact questions I would ask them. Like, okay, tell me what is the job role that you're interested in. And when I say job role, like literally, what is the job role that you're going to type in the LinkedIn when you're looking for internship? Okay, do you have the work experience? Do you have the portfolio? Do you have the skills that you require for that job role? All of these questions help you determine that, okay, at least from a career standpoint, you are like set. And here's the real story of a community member. One of the students actually came in 2024. He was supposed to come in 2023. He met me in one of my meetups in India, and then he asked me this question, like, Shay, should I come in 2024? And I asked him the same question, because at that time the market was even worse, which is right now. So I said like, hey, you already have 2 years of experience, but you don't have the enough like structure in your projects, etc. So he took a year to build the projects. He took a year to lead code, hard code. He understood how the market works. He built his relationship in this 1 year with people in US. Guess what? He is now working in Walmart. I mean, that is crazy. Now, yeah, there might be some luck factor in his case, but it's also strategy, right? He took time to understand and then come. So don't just blindly come before understanding how it all works. Now, I also want to caveat this out. This advice is mostly for tech people, meaning product managers, data folks, engineers. But let's say if you are in construction, should you come? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, construction is still doing well. Cybersecurity and AI, especially if you have experience in these areas and if your fundamentals and concepts are good, you are good to go. But healthcare is maybe, physical therapy is again maybe, finance is maybe. It's in middle between not thriving and horrible. And now let's really talk about something that some of you might be feeling pressure from your parents, and maybe it's your friends that you see the fancy LinkedIn updates or Instagram stories, and you feel okay, I am getting old. When am I gonna finish my master? When am I gonna get married? When will I have kids? And you probably are feeling this. Let me just tell you this clearly. It's okay if you don't know what to do yet. You're not behind. You're just being smart. It's totally fine. Take your time. This is your life, not a race. And again, remember, you're investing 50 to 70 to 80 lakhs rupees, maybe 1 crore rupees. So it's not a small amount, right? Here's another question that you should be asking, okay, if I'm investing 50 to 60 lakhs rupees and if I don't get any on-campus job, if I don't get any internship and I have 3 years of OPD, how long will it take to recover that money? Let's say you don't get H1B. How is that situation going to change and affect your life? So think holistically. Now, I also know that there are going to be some people who are getting pressure from their parents about getting married, and you have a love life and or love interest, and you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and they are either in United States or they are from different community, and you want to get married to them, and you know that your parents are not gonna allow to you. So the escape is let's just go to United States, so they are not gonna, at least you'll buy some time. Now, I get it, totally get it. But again, if that is the situation and if you're planning to come next year, be extremely prepared for what's about to come. Because yes, you might escape your parents' pressure, but then what you will face is even worse. You're gonna bring yourself financial stress, self-doubt, and the possibility of having bigger loans to pay off, which is just gonna not be fun. Now again, and this applies to everybody, not just people who are under the pressure for getting married. Even if you're coming next year and you've decided, make sure you come prepared. Being said all of that, what are the things that you can do? Let's say you are confirmed that okay, I know I'm gonna come next year. No matter what, I'm gonna come next year. Now, being said all of everything that I've said, what are the things that you can do, and what are the things in your control, and what are the things that you should be doing right now if you at least know that I want to go to United States? Maybe it's not 2026, maybe it's 2027. Okay, so here's one thing. GRE is valid for 5 years. TOEFL is valid for 2 years, or IELTS or Duolingo. Your SOP, your LORs, your resume prep, none of this is going to go waste. And even if it does, it's okay, because you are going to save so much more money by not going it. So, but you can start preparing for all these things. You can give GRE, the score is valid. You can give TOEFL. You can start working on your SOP. You can start working on LOR. You can start your research. You can start applying for the schools. In fact, if you apply early on in the first admission cycle, you might end up getting scholarship. And if you have the scholarship, now the risk is much lower, right? If you end up getting 50% scholarship or 70% scholarship or full ride scholarship, that is mind blowing. Now you can take as much risk as you want. But you don't have to decide that answer whether you need to come to United States in fall 2026 now, right? You have 13 months before you make that decision. If you know that US is the place that you want to go, then start the process. You don't have to make the final decision right now. You can make that decision once you get the admits, once you get the visa. Even you can then also decide to postpone your decision. But you have so much time to observe and work on everything that you need to do before coming to United States. But the thing that you want to avoid is the pressure from consultancy. Now, what these consultancies are doing are really smart. They are also convincing your parents, and your parents have more pressure on you that you should absolutely go to this consultancy because they are the smart one. I mean, they have not even visited United States, or they have never worked in United States. They don't know anything about it. Why are they saying that they should go to? So you need need to explain this to your parents. Just avoid the consultancies when they pressurize you to go to a certain university, and especially they ask you to go to United States if they know that your situation is not that good. Like, then there's something fishy. Like, it's their benefit and not yours. So should you come? Well, like I said, nobody can answer that for you. You are the one who need to answer, not me, not anybody else. But can you start preparing? Absolutely yes. Can you delay that decision? Absolutely yes. And when the time is right, if your profile is strong, if the market is like, okay, it's recovered, people are getting job offers, like immigration is fine, you can make that decision next year. You don't have to make that decision right now. So stop asking, should you come to United States in fall 2026? Don't worry about that. It's not in your control. You can't even do anything right now. What you can do is focusing on getting the best admit that you can ever get for your profile. So focus on building good profile, focus on getting good admits, because the better school, the better university that you have, the better output and the results you will have. So that's what you should focus on, and let that decision of should you come to United States, make it later on. I know you're going to invest so much more time and energy in this whole process, and all of that is just going to be like, all this I just did to like what, delay the process? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's better to delay than invest 50 lakhs without knowing like if the ROI is going to be good or not. So it's okay to spend that time and energy. Think of it as a fun process. You're going to explore this process, you're going to work on this process, but don't worry about the outcome until next year. We'll know a lot more. I'll be coming in November again to India, so hopefully I will have a lot more insight as well, and I'll share it with you. And I know more universities might be with me as well, so they'll have more insight as well, but we'll keep you posted. For now, focus on something that you can control. Focus on the end result, what is your job role, and focus on building the profile for that. And if you are someone who's planning to come in fall 2025, I am telling you, come join our ultimate job hunting program. I am telling you that you should come and check out our job hunting accelerator program. That is something that is going to help you prepare before you come to United States or as you have landed in United States, because time is now to work on your profile to get that internship and full-time job offers. If you don't know and if you don't have the strategy, I have blueprint for it, and there's amazing community. Come join if you can, and if not, then this YouTube channel, Instagram, newsletter, LinkedIn, everything is there to help you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep smiling and keep hustling. And if you have any question on this topic, please let me know in the comment section.